Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Alfa Romeo Brera-Spider car. Do you know why Italian cars have soul? Self-locking, central locking, flashing warning lights, and unexpectedly activated wipers are proof that these cars are alive. This is what Italian cars used to be like. Does the Alfa Romeo Brera-Spider follow this tradition? Compared to the 159, the engine lineup is somewhat limited, but still, there's nothing to complain about. Among the petrol versions, I recommend the 1.75 TBI or the muscular 3.2-liter V6. Unfortunately, there aren't many Alfa Romeo Breras with this first engine on the market yet, and the top-of-the-line unit can consume up to 18L/100 kilometers in city driving with spirited driving. Some even achieve significantly higher fuel consumption. However, the V6 has its advantages. Besides its velvety sound and high durability, it also offers relatively good performance. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7 seconds. Unfortunately, the competition is faster. However, I advise against choosing the 2.2 JTS engine. Not only does it suffer from carbon buildup on the valves, but the valve train is also fragile. Those looking for the open-top Spider have only two petrol engines to choose from, the 2.2 JTS or the 3.2 V6 JTS. The decision is clear. There are only two diesel engines, and they're available exclusively in the hardtop version. The less powerful 2.0 JTDM version is less problematic and boasts decent dynamics. However, if 170 horsepower isn't enough for you, you'll probably want to opt for the 2.4 JTDM. This more powerful unit is unfortunately more prone to breakdowns. Flap failures in the intake system and problems with the EGR exhaust gas recirculation system are the most common defects. It's also important to remember that all diesel engines are equipped with a particulate filter. Driving a car with such a filter in the city can be quite costly. With good handling characteristics in mind, the Italians opted for a multi-link setup for both the front and rear suspension. Unfortunately, Euro NCAP hasn't crash tested this model. We can only hope that the Brera and Spider, like the 159, would achieve 5 stars. Although the durability of newer Alfa Romeo models has improved significantly, this doesn't mean the Italians have reached the reliability levels known from Japanese-made cars. What should you look for when buying a Brera/Spider? Primarily the steering rack, which is prone to leaks. It's also worth checking the condition of the multi-link suspension. The upper wishbones often fail on our roads. The rest of the components, however, are very durable. When choosing an Alfa Romeo Brera/Spider, remember that due to the car's low suspension, it's very easy to scrape the lower engine cover in deeper ruts. The lack of temperature and oil level readings indicates that the sensor responsible for these data needs to be replaced. The cost of such a procedure at an authorized service center is almost €700. Brera/Spider owners with Q4 drivetrains complain about noisy driveshaft supports. To replace them, you need to purchase a new driveshaft. How much does such a procedure cost? Up to around €1,500. Occasional failures of the CD player and the electric front seat adjustment are also encountered. Fortunately, the Alfa Romeo Brera/Spider has more pros than cons. Its good handling, the distinctive sound of the V6 engine, and its beautiful, striking design, both inside and out, are temptations that almost every true car enthusiast will succumb to. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and rate my video. If you know of any issues with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to share them in the comments.